A very good morning and warm welcome to you, dear students, to your civics class. Today we will continue studying chapter 2, the Indian Parliament, part 2. In this part, you will learn about the functions of the Parliament, how laws are made, and how laws are changed or amended. So let's go ahead. Firstly, we'll do an activity, that is statewise representation of members of parliament. Here you can see a pie chart of the statewise representation of the members of parliament in each state. This is Bihar, that is 7.58%. West Bengal, this red color, 7.95%. Uttar Pradesh, 15.15%. Tamil Nadu 7.39%. Now what I want you to do is, can you see this link over here? This link is also in the description below. So I want you to click on that link in the description. It will open into a website where you will see this pie chart. Then I want to touch on the pie chart on each of these parts, and I want you to tell me the name and place of the seats in it. There will be a number. So you have to tell me the number of this one, big light green pie chart, this part, and this part, this down below, dark grey pie part. So what is this? You have to tell me which state and how much percentage and how much is the seats of this grey part and this green part. Okay, there are two states. Okay, I hope you understood the activity, children. After finding out the information on this green part and on the grey part, I want you to write it in the Google Classroom. Now let's go ahead. Now I will show you the Lok Sabha meeting and the Rajya Sabha meeting. Now this is the real live recorded Lok Sabha meeting over here, and this is the Rajya Sabha meeting. Now you will see how meetings are conducted at these two places. Firstly, let's see the Lok Sabha meeting.
सदस्य संकल्प पेश करने दो, आपको बोलने का मौका दूंगा। अपनी सभापति महोदय, मैं आप बैठो तो सही, मेरे बोलने का मौका देंगे माननीय सदस्य। प्लीज एक सेकंड अध्यक्ष जी, मैं इनको बालू साहब मुझे बोलने तो दीजिए। एक मिनट मिस्टर राजा, एक मिनट प्लीज सिट डाउन। सभापति महोदय, मैं आपके माध्यम से सारे विपक्ष के सदस्यों को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि अभी कोई बिल पर चर्चा नहीं हो रही है, ना धारा 370 का संकल्प मैं लेकर आया हूं। अभी सिर्फ बिल कल लाने के लिए इस संकल्प को सदन का अनुमोदन लेने के लिए, तो कल आराम से चर्चा होगी। जितना बैटिंग करना है इतना करिए, जवाब मुझे देना है और मैं तैयार हूं। सभापति महोदय, मैं संकल्प लेकर आया हूं।
As you have seen, in the chair over there was the speaker, and these are the ministers. So they put forward their problems and they discuss the solution for it. There are parties who are opposing and who are against, and also who are supporting a particular problem of their state. So they put their problem and they see the solution for it. Now let's go and see the Rajya Sabha meeting.
जब कांग्रेस को यह अंदेशा लगा कि वो बहुमत में नहीं है, तो उन्होंने गुंडागिर्दी पर उतर आए। राज्यसभा में कृषि सुधार की दृष्टि से 2 बिल चर्चा में थे। मैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं कि एक लंबे अरसे से किसान घुटन महसूस कर रहा था, बेबसी महसूस कर रहा था और वर्षों से पार्टियों के लोग, स्वामीनाथन साहब जैसे विद्वान लोग, शेतकारी संगठन के शरद जोशी जी जैसे नेता, नेशनल जो फार्मर कमीशन है, उसने जो रिकमेंडेशन दी, उसके बावजूद भी कांग्रेस ने कभी किसान को न्याय दिलाने का काम नहीं किया। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने न्याय दिलाने के लिए विधेयक बनाए, लोकसभा ने उसे पारित किया, आज राज्यसभा में थे और राज्यसभा में चर्चा ठीक हो रही थी, बहुमत से वो पास होने वाले थे। जब कांग्रेस को यह अंदेशा लगा कि वो बहुमत में नहीं है, तो उन्होंने गुंडागिर्दी पर उतर आए और आज कांग्रेस ने आपातकाल के बाद फिर एक बार ये सिद्ध कर दिया है कि इस कांग्रेस का भी लोकतंत्र और प्रजातंत्र में भरोसा नहीं है।
Okay, students. Main thing I wanted to show you is how they conduct the meeting in the Rajya Sabha. Basically, what happened was like there was a conflict on the bill that was going to be passed regarding the farmers. Now we will listen to the explanation. This is part 2. In this part, you will learn about the functions of the parliament. Now, what are the functions? There are 3 basic functions. First one is formulation of laws, which means how laws are made. Secondly, control over council of ministers, which means we will see how the parliament controls the prime minister and the council of ministers. And thirdly, amendments to the constitution, that is how the laws are amended, which means how they are changed, what is the process we will learn in this explanation. So I want you to pay keen attention, children.
The next topic is how do this parliament function, or what are the functions of parliament? Basically, there are 3 main functions of the parliament. One is formulation of laws, that is making laws. Second is having a control over Council of Ministers. Check to see whether the Council of Ministers do their work properly or not. Thirdly, amendments to the Constitution. Amendments are changes to the Constitution. Let us see in detail all these three functions. First is the formulation of laws. See, the Parliament has to formulate new laws, or Parliament has got the right to make new laws. Why does it do? In order to achieve welfare of the people, for the benefit of the people, and also to achieve the objectives of the Constitution. So what are the objectives of the Constitution? That there is equality, liberty, etc. So, government sees to it, or the Parliament sees to it, that the objectives of the Constitution are fulfilled and they take care of the people. So, while making laws, we keep both these things in their mind. Also, outdated laws are repealed, necessary changes are made in some laws. So, it discard or throw away the old laws, and if need be, they will include changes in some of the laws that they make. So their main duty is to make laws, formulate laws. Second duty, or the second function of the Parliament, is to have control over the Council of Ministers. Now the head of the Council of Ministers is the PM, the Prime Minister. So Parliament exercises control over the PM and the Council of Ministers. How? By checking if they disregard the Parliament and its function. That is, if they work as per the rules and regulations of Parliament. So, Parliament exercises full control over these Council of Ministers and their head, that is the PM, Prime Minister. They check if they do their work properly or not. The third function of the Parliament is making changes in the Constitution, that is, amendments to the Constitution. Now, the Parliament decides whether to make a particular change or not, and why this change is required, and also it decides whether they should accept this particular change or not accept. And that how? By either a simple majority or by a special majority, which is 2/3 members. Okay, so the Parliament has the right to make changes in the Constitution, and it discusses why the change is needed with, and should they accept it or not, and how they should accept it. So we studied the functions of the Parliament, which is formulation of laws, control over Council of Ministers, and amendments to the Constitution.
I hope you have understood this part 2 very clearly. Thank you.